I am a millennial. My father is a boomer. My story is about the struggle with loving my father. Now, I could tell you stories about him being both verbally and physically abusive that would have you shocked that I could love someone like that. I can also tell you stories of him being fun, sweet, caring, and giving that would have you saying, I wish my father was like that. He was both a monster and a superhero in my life. And when he died, I found myself both grief stricken and mad at him. I struggled with how my mind told me I should feel and how my soul felt in the moment. It threw me into a kind of depression I never thought possible. I had lost loved ones before and I had dealt with depression before, but this was nothing like what I knew. After a month of grieving, I found myself shocked that I still hadn't gotten over it. After 6 months of grieving, I started to wonder if I was crazy, if this was it, the thing that was going to send me to the psych ward. And then I started asking people who lost their parents when they finally got over the loss of their parents, and they all told me, you never get over it. You'll think less about it, but you'll have moments where it felt like it just happened. And that's when I accepted the grief. But I would have moments when hatred would wash over me. I would be mad at him. How dare he treat me so poorly for so long, just to die a few years after acknowledging the way he treated me? The man with no heart lived forever, and the guy who acknowledged his wrongdoings lived for 3 years. Now, I did go to therapy, but it didn't work for me. The therapist had me write a note to him, and it just didn't work for me. I remember walking out thinking I felt heavier and more depressed than I did when I walked in. But when I sat and I thought about my father and his childhood, I suddenly felt bad for the child that he was. My father was born and raised in Monroe, Louisiana. My grandmother got pregnant with him while she was in college, and she sent him back home to be raised by her mother. She never moved back to Louisiana. She went on to get married and have 4 children, and she never came back for him. I distinctly remember a sadness wash over him when he told me that story. He had stories of Klan members chasing him home, terrorizing him, and the only person he had to protect him was his very tiny grandmother. He was drafted into the Vietnam War, where he saw unspeakable things, only to come home and be treated like a second class citizen by the peoples whose rights he was supposedly fighting for. I could go on for hours listing his traumas, and when I thought about that, I finally was able to grieve him. He was imperfect, but he had given me the life he never had: a two-parent household, a full refrigerator, and abusive or not, I knew who he was, unlike his relationship with his own father. That is my story. So tell me what you think. I'm going to record 2 more videos about my relationship with my father. The next one will be how beautiful our relationship was and how beautiful he was as a parent. And the third one will be our struggles. And that'll wrap up my childhood trauma with him. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.